Smash that like button if you woke up this morning, guys. So we got R. Kelly. He did the interview, and it was crazy, okay? Because he might as well get an Oscar for his performance there. I thought it was Denzel himself giving this interview on a movie, because the way he was talking about things. I mean, he even went on a rant. Do you think I'm in a basement doing this, not letting people out, go and eat, unless they got to go get their shoes from Uncle Charlie's house up the street? Whoa, what are you talking about, bro? We're getting up to Uncle Charlie's house up the street, getting shoes? What are you talking about? He still might go to jail just for the mere fact that he owes $160,000 in child support. Let's break this all down and go through it, because he seems to have a huge character flaw. It's JordanTower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, guys. It's free to give a thumbs up. It's free, okay? You're spreading free love, and you get love back in the form of good luck, guys. Okay, so let's get into it. So R. Kelly, he denies all the allegations, and then actually has a rage in the middle, which a lot of women in the past described, where he has this rage that comes out, and he got into a rage, jumped up, started yelling, swinging his arms. You know, he definitely wasn't calm, and he was definitely overacting, saying that everybody is lying on him. I don't know if that's possible for every woman to be telling the same story that doesn't know each other, as Gail pointed out. He's saying they're going off of rumors and the power of social media. Yeah, I can believe that to a certain extent, but this is like, I think this is the third time R. Kelly's been charged with something. In 2008, he was found not guilty of 13 counts of like a child video. I think in 2003 or 4 or 5, around that time, I don't know if that was the same case, but I remember him and Jay-Z specifically put out a song, Not Guilty, you know, and maybe it was the same case and it took 3 years. I'm not sure. Also, he reminds me a lot of O.J. Simpson, and I'll tell you why. Because O.J., when he was having, you know, this case go on where he allegedly murdered his ex-wife, right? He was just going around chummy, smiling, like nothing happened. Kind of just, you know, like, especially when he got off. He even put out a book called I Did It. He put out a book called I Did It. What did R. Kelly do a few months ago? He put out he put out a song called I Admit It that was like 20 minutes long. What? Man, if you're getting accused of all these things, you don't put out a song called I Admit It. You don't put out a song called I Admit It. If it's not true, you get ahead of it with a PR person. He did nothing like that. He didn't, when all these allegations were coming out, if you don't get ahead of these things, look what happens. A documentary comes out. Now, I believe that this is just what I believe. It doesn't mean it's true. I believe that he's guilty of mind control with women and breaking them down mentally. These women did a Gail interview that'll come on Friday. And I will link this interview below so you can easily find it, the R. Kelly one, on CBS's website. But, you know, it's like these girls go on and they say that their parents are looking for money and this and that. And it's like, okay, but they've also been, you know, mentally just controlled. They're cut off from the world. You know, they're not really able to, you know, it's possible. It's proven. This is like tactics in war, too, that people use this kind of stuff. You know, people's minds can be shaped under certain conditions. So, you know, and his rage in the interview was like very telling. And he's still going to probably go to jail for child support. He owes $160,000. If they can't get him on this, they're going to get him on the child support thing for $160,000. I'm amazed that he doesn't have the money, but he's driving around in Rolls Royces, Sprinter vans, and everything. But he doesn't have any money. He's not selling his. I would be selling property, any property I had and everything. You got to settle your debts, because look, you're facing jail time for just debts. Okay. Then on top of that, you have 10 counts of aggravated assault against you. And something to do with aggravated sexual assault. That's what it is. And it's like, man, I don't know, man. There's like too much going against R. Kelly at this point. I don't think this is a witch hunt. I think that there is something there. I think the Michael Jackson thing is a witch hunt, though. I'm going to be honest with you, because I think Michael Jackson, this is just, I can only think this because I never knew Michael Jackson. I think he had a complex because he never had a childhood. His dad put him to work right away. Never had a childhood. So he was always chasing a childhood. That's why he would have sleepovers and everything. I don't think he touched any of those kids. And that's just what I think, okay? And I think that they try to say that because it's an easy way to get money out of him, you know, and now 10 years later, Oprah's trying to cancel Michael Jackson 10 years after his death. You know, that's kind of weird to me. But anyways, what do you guys think about everything? This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one.